I don't have daddy issues, by the way. I just want to throw that out there.
I do.
Yeah, everyone who says that, I believe them.
Yeah, 100%.
I talk to my dad every night.
That
About
sounds
the
like
issues that
fucking
they have.
issues. I mean, that's too much to be for an adult to be talking to their father. I don't have daddy issues. I just need to talk to my dad all the time. Like, why
I'm
would,
sorry, my dad's my best friend.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. Fucking weird. Oh my god. Oh my god. What?
I just wanted to bring.
The fuck? Clearly a premature ejaculator.
Guilty shit. Guys, welcome back to another episode of.
You can't say that.
Yeah, she can evidently. Jesus Christ.
I'm the only one who has.
Guys, we have a very homeless guest today, if you will. Now we got my guy.
Thank you. Hello. What a flattering introduction. Really.
You know, I'm always happy to, you know what I mean? Every once in a while, I'm not the poorest looking person in the room, you know, and this is one of them, so I love it. Guys, no, serious, we have our very special guest.
Very special.
Very special. Super special. The one and only Mr. Ryan Gunner! Let's go, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm adding sound effects to that, you know? What a badass name.
You really made, like, you emphasized that special a lot. Special, my dude. Special. Like, you may have seen him from his appearances on the short bus. Special guest.
We weren't implying that, but if that's how you took it, we'll leave it open for interpretation.
You know, special is a very vague word. You know, I like to, you know, I'll let you handle that, how you receive it.
It's all right.
Are you just gonna stare at yourself the whole time?
Oh yeah, no, not the whole time, but I say like 72%.
Whenever he's up on the screen,
about like 72% of the time. Like, you know, it's flattering. You know, I see myself. I'm like, oh, that's a good shot. Look at that. It's an odd.
You look like Bubbles.
That's what she got. She got Bubbles at a fucking. Someone roasted you one time.
Oh, okay. They want it because he goes. Maddie looks like a transgender person who's role playing as Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys.
He looks like he changes Bubbles tires and shit. You know what I mean?
On the shopping carts.
Did he have a car?
I'm the guy who Bubbles sells the shopping carts to. Yeah, that was always the question. Who's buying all these shopping carts, you know?
You're his best buyer and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if you move out the trailer park, he can't afford rent and shit, you know? Bubbles will be hurting and shit. I never seen Trailer Park Boys, though, you know? Oh, but I hear so many references to it, especially within, like, the comedy world, like, with comedians and shit. Everyone talks about, you know?
Maybe it'll make you better on stage if you watch the Trailer Park Boys.
That's a secret to being a good stand-up.
Yeah.
I gotta watch fucking a Canadian fucking sitcom.
And you are a local stand-up here.
Yeah, I do. If you could call it comedy.
Depends on the set.
It depends on you're the audience, you know.
That's very true.
It's always their fault.
100%.
Every time it's their fault.
Yeah.
You know.
I love blaming people too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's such a comic thing, though, to blame people, you know? I mean, to blame the audience, you know? Because I feel like, I don't know, it's a one art form where, like, you can do good one day and then do bad as shit the next day with the
same exact material.
Dude, I could tell when I heard Mark Norman, is it Norman? Mark Norman? Dude, I was hearing him talk on some podcast. He was just talking about how he just did a couple corporate gigs and he bombed in every one of them. And he was doing. I'm like, you know, somebody on that level, where he's doing it. It's just like such a part of the game. It's just like, you know?
Well, everybody bombs at corporate gigs. Yeah. I've never heard somebody who left a corporate gig and was like, killed it.
What a shitty. That's not what you think of when you say, I want to grow up to be a stand-up comedian. You're not fucking thinking of standing in front of like a corporate conference room of suits. Like the Norwegian Cruise Line sales team and shit, or some bullshit like some.
I'd rather do the Norwegian Cruise Line comic. I'd rather be that comic than a corporate comic.
Yeah. I know one of the ones who are like in the cruise ship and shit, like fucking doing daytime performances and shit to a bunch of old people.
And one at night. You work. You work. What is it like? 5 hours the entire week.
Yeah, that's a solid gig though, right? I mean, what the fuck? Except you're trapped on a boat.
You have to be able to work clean.
Even for that, for the nerd.
Oh yeah.
It half is clean, half of it is like they have late night shows.
You see, I'm not sacrificing being dirty for a job like that. You know what I mean? Not for a job like that. Like I mean, if I need to be clean, then like get on some kind of like national TV show or some shit like that. But like, I guess like I don't want to be a comic that much where, you know, like I would either want to make a lot of money out of it, or I would rather even not make any money out of it than to just be like trying to make like fucking $40,000 a year.
I don't think this is really a problem you have to worry about.
I can dream, I can dream, goddammit. You're right. That's why I'm so upset at it. I'm just getting booed off stage. Now I feel insecure. I can't fucking look at myself. Jesus Christ.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I mentioned it. Because the rest of the time now he's going to
put up like just a picture of Ryan
stop
up here.
looking at himself up there.
Yeah, no. Well, mostly it's because I hate how I look. Go ahead, go to my angle. Look at this. Isn't this flatter?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you were the one who set up the angle.
This looks like my.
This was your call.
You're the one. What?
No, you guys overruled me. I wanted it to just be all me.
Yeah.
I thought we should point all the cameras right at me the whole time.
You're the one so persistent about leaving your pants on. I don't know why you guys. You know.
You know who you remind me of is my AP environmental science teacher.
That's such a specific,
very specific. Like,
I thought you were gonna say like a flattering celebrity or something.
Yeah. I hate it when people say that you remind me of someone because the next thing out of their mouth is always like fucking Jeffrey Dahmer, fucking Charles Manson. You have real Charles Manson eyes.
Well, to be fair, like
before.
The environmental science teacher that I had, he was cool. He did go on a few rants because his dad died, but other than that, he was a really cool dude.
Yeah, you do look like Jeffrey Dahmer if he was ever on a run. Like if they didn't catch him right away, you know, and they were like, fucking, he was like trying to like stay low key.
If Jeffrey Dahmer like went Ted Kaczynski.
Yeah.
No, the hitchhike killer.
How about Ted Kaczynski? He just died.
Which one's Ted Kaczynski?
The Unabomber.
Oh, yeah. Did he just die?
Yeah, he just died, you know?
Oh, man.
Boom, that sucks.
Unlike his victims, he died later on in life, I guess, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, that was
without
his victims, you know?
No. Shout out to all of his victims.
Yeah, that dude was just bringing that dude was bringing it to your house.
Dude, that guy had a lot of good points, you know, in his manifesto. His manifesto had a lot of great points. He really undermined it by murdering a bunch of innocent people.
You see, I think this is where he went wrong. You know?
But then again, who would have read his book if he hadn't blown up a bunch of people?
You gotta sell tickets. You gotta sell books. You gotta get a little bit about that's a great marketing campaign, right? You blow up a couple motherfuckers. You definitely people know who you are. You know, you're selling that book right away. You know,
I think it like
some people say his book was the bomb. I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry.
What were you saying?
I was saying I've been working on my own manifesto.
Oh, man. Okay,
and really, the only thing that's saving a bunch of innocent people is my procrastination.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I just...
oh, Jesus Christ.
I like that mentality.
I'm just putting it off.
Good.
You know,
you look so close to actually being a serial killer that's kind of scary.
The hitchhiker.
You know, as I was hearing this, I'm like, dude, you look like you're like one insult away from
super flattering. Yeah, really. It's what I've been. It's the look I've tried to cultivate. You know,
I'm like quickly becoming his first victim. Like, he's just looking at me like,
pretty soon you're gonna be on a list, buddy.
Yeah.
You know,
stop it, that shit.
A list
stop it, that shit. It's gonna be like his stepfather, and I'm right below.
Lipstick, your name is gonna be.
You're going on the list, buddy.
I write the list in crayon.
What was that one movie with Adam Sandler and the families went on vacation?
Oh, that was
not
Billy Matt. Was it?
No.
Billy Madison is the one with the list.
Yeah,
Steve Buscemi.
Yeah,
with the list. Yeah,
that's you.
Yeah.
Oh,
great. So now I'm Steve Buscemi. Really flattering.
He was really good in what was that?
Killing
Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah.
Oh, he killed it. Yeah, that was a great one.
I didn't watch it. He did really good in Spy Kids.
Dude, have you guys seen Miracle Workers?
No.
Oh, it's fantastic.
No. Is it like
the first season? Steve Buscemi plays God.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah, and it's so good. It's very funny.
Imperfect God is that?
He's super imperfect.
His teeth aren't even straight for crying out loud.
His teeth, they're all cockeyed and shit.
It looks like he smoked cigarettes. Like you can't be God
like sending a message or something.
Oh my gosh! Behind your head with that doll-like critter. Go back to your.
I love that thing. I put it there on purpose.
Right next to your head.
That was our thing originally.
That looks like some
Why are you so
Basquiat art there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you have that Wilson angle. You don't want to show your mouth. You don't want to give us COVID. You want to cover your mouth and shit. Don't give the audience COVID.
I didn't actually check.
Wilson from Home Improvement. I love that.
You get what I'm saying?
No, I got thrown off because everyone's always making Wilson jokes like I fucked a volleyball or some shit.
You just appreciate another Wilson
like
reference.
it wasn't a Castaway reference. I'm so used to the Castaway references that I was pleasantly surprised to
You guys remember Wilson from Home Improvement? He's always giving.
Oh yeah. Like he just shows his head over the face.
Yeah, and it gives Tim Adams some fortune cookie advice and shit. You know what I mean? Then he goes back and he fucks it up to his wife. You know?
Yeah.
Man, sitcoms were so good in the 90s. Well,
that was a pretty good one.
Sometimes I know it's underrated. Sometimes I can't tell how much of my
Home Improvement.
Tim Adams.
Yeah.
She's a young one in that, so she's like 10 years younger.
Do you remember 9/11?
I do.
Okay.
I didn't
off the list. you were that close to being on the list, bro.
I didn't need to say it with like such happiness, but yeah.
She wants to be included. Yes,
yeah,
I was alive.
Of course I remember 9/11.
It was earliest memories.
One of my greatest memories.
It was one of my early on memories.
So what we were talking, you brought that up because we were talking about earlier. What was it that how do you feel like talking to a girl who or what was it, watching porn with a girl before she was before 9/11 happened?
How do you feel about jerking off to a girl who was born before 9/11?
That's a good question.
Or after 9/11, I guess.
Yeah,
after 9/11.
You didn't like that.
Yeah, I didn't really want that brought to. That was just like a private thing.
I'm sorry.
Do you guys have editing?
Yeah. I'll edit it in.
There's this woman I work with. She's 18, and I go, "Oh, what year were you born?" She goes, "Oh, 2005." I was like, "So you don't even know 9/11?"
Right? I mean, like.
No, but I will. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It is a huge difference in like
it's a benchmark.
It's a benchmark,
it's like AD and BD. It's like before Christ and after Christ.
Exactly. Pre 9/11, post 9/11.
That's a new era.
I sound like Glenn Beck here.
Yeah. I know. No, but listen, I had this thought before. Like, there's a couple porn stars that passed, right? And how do you feel about watching? Because I have a dilemma. If I know, like, there's a porn star called August Ames or something like that she passed, I can't. And some of the thumbnails are enticing, but I'm like, I can't because I know she's dead. Even though technically every porn is just a bunch of dead people eventually. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be dead soon. I had that thought. So then it just gets me down this rabbit hole where I'm like, okay, now you're just masturbating to dead people, and I have to like stop.
Well, if they're like funeral is live, I wouldn't recommend masturbating to them.
Wait, say it again. What happened?
Oh no, he brought up the movie Ghost.
No, I have seen the movie Ghost, and I mean Patrick Swayze. Yeah, I mean that's a different story. That's Patrick Swayze. Baby.
That's hot.
I'm
he looks at himself.
I know.
Patrick Swayze.
Let
me groom myself some more.
He's in the room with us.
I felt the clay coming through my fingers in the pottery.
Okay, I was gonna ask. That was that movie. Okay, I've seen that movie.
I've never actually seen it. I'm aware of the scene with the clay. The clay.
Yeah. It's a very intimate scene. Yeah.
Imagine you were a ghost though, and you were having sex with a ghost, and it was just you couldn't see the ghost, but you could see the effect of the ghost penis on your butthole.
Oh. It just looks like it's winding,
closing, breathe.
It's doing it organically, but on its own, It's just like, all right, well, that's cool. One way to make 80% of the room uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a bunch of videos online of like ghosts like fucking people in their sleep or something.
Oh, that's one.
Just shows,
I've seen like a lot of those. Yeah,
that's strange. One corner of Pornhub I have not visited.
Yeah,
that's lame. That's like I want to see. I want to see the naked. Dude, you're on some next level masturbation. You're masturbating in the next dimension and shit. You're like fucking seeing things from in the fifth dimension and shit. I can't fucking look at myself.
Keep looking at it.
Shut the goddamn TV off. No more. This podcast is done. Okay, shit.
No, I got a hand job from a Ouija board.
I didn't even say Luigi. You got a hand job from a Ouija board. Was it consensual? Did it spell no?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Made it happen. And no, she keeps saying no, but it's happening.
It's no.
That's funny. You're the only one who can date rape a ghost. I like it. You know what I mean?
Reminds me of a joke.
Which joke is it?
I was having sex with this German girl, and it was real hot. She kept shouting out her age.
Wait, I didn't.
Nine.
Oh,
That's really. Can we edit that one out too?
Yeah.
Sure. We definitely will. I'm just gonna say this story happened when he was 8.
Yes.
To make
Exactly.
it a little more, make it a little more acceptable.
He's into older women. Yeah.
He was an older woman who obviously we're not into him.
I thought this podcast was called "You Can't Say That."
Yeah.
So
It's really weird. We kind of just say everything.
When did you start comedy?
I started when I was 27.
How old are you?
32.
Oof. Oh, okay,
I'll be
cool.
33 soon.
Nice.
Did you say oof?
No.
She did say oof.
She said something approximating
I'm always
that.
the youngest person in the room.
Oh yeah.
I'm 24, so oof. Anyways, that's cool. We'll start.
I had more questions.
Yeah.
So,
That was it, guys.
Yeah.
how you doing?
I don't know, I started doing comedy after rollerblading a lot. I would rollerblade with like headphones on, and I realized I really liked making people laugh at me
Well,
while I was doing
I guess that
it.
is comedy.
that's
with-
cute.
in and of
So I
itself.
started doing stand up. Never stopped rollerblading.
How often do you rollerblade? Because that's fantastic. I love it.
I've been lazy lately, but
Oh,
like
yeah.
a lot.
You've been laying down the fruit boot community.
Can you go down the stairs?
Yeah.
You can.
How degrading is it to be called fruit boots? Is that like a fruit booters? You never heard of fruit booters?
No, what is that?
No, yeah.
He
So,
knows.
like I play hockey. I
He
play
knows.
hockey with this guy. He's a big buff tattoo artist and shit, and he won't rollerblade because he's afraid of looking gay.
Yeah. I get that. You know, listen, it shows a lot about your your sexuality.
Just because I have grace.
yeah,
Yeah,
A lot of
I get how
finesse.
that's not very straight, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Just a
Oh,
lot
I
of
think it's
finesse
cool.
that I'm
You,
unaccustomed to.
I don't think it's feminine at all. When you can, especially like it's so impressive. I've mentioned
Just hearing you stumble across it's
Yeah.
it's so impressive when
I
you.
think it is because I was trying to come up with the words in my head. My coffee hasn't kicked in. When you go down the stairs with the rollerblades on,
Yeah.
like I find those videos on my TikTok all the time. I'm like, how is he doing that?
Yeah. One time, me and my roommate, we were taking my nephew, and my nephew's a little black boy, and we went out rollerblading downtown St. Petersburg. And this is how you know that it is effeminate. Like, everyone assumed that we were a gay couple who had adopted a black boy, which is just like...
I made him rollerblade.
took him rollerblading, not made him. It wasn't like we were behind him with whips or something, you know.
Oh wow!
Blade boy. No, we were holding him in between us, and that's when I realized we looked so gay, and it made my roommate really uncomfortable. So I played it up. I was like, "Hi."
I'm like,
It's a friendly,
hey,
progressive gay
Yeah.
couple, you know.
You have to lean into it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's better that people assume that you're gay than not.
For
Did you
sure.
suck his dick? Like, is that? I mean, if
What?
You're if you're really gonna play the role, you know, that was for sure. You can't get any more in character than to suck the guy's dick, all right?
I'm not a method actor.
Obviously not.
No.
Sure.
Yeah.
Dude, you can bring that porn stash anywhere.
Who are you?
This is Pear.
Pia?
Pierre?
Yeah.
Pierre?
Pia?
Cool.
Is that French?
Come sit
Hey,
down.
you might
man.
want to sit down, sir.
Yeah.
He's a little French fella.
Yeah. He's from Denmark.
Oh, are you from
Oh,
Denmark?
Danish?
Yes.
Oh, I'm I'm half Danish.
He's gonna get really close to you.
Hey, buddy.
I guess we're gonna hand this back and forth. Actually, I guess
You want to
there
be
you
on the
go.
podcast?
I'll just listen in.
you're like half in
Yeah,
the
well, then you
shot.
gotta get a
You're
little
in
further
the
that way, though.
podcast. Like,
Yeah.
like it's gonna be hard
welcome
to
to the-
ignore
yeah,
the
welcome to the
man
show.
with the giant
Yeah.
mustache right here. It's like, oh, don't mind me. I'm just standing here. He sips his fucking thing.
Are you gonna?
You're just gonna totally just pretend like you're not here.
Yeah, you're gonna include the left half of your body too, or just?
No,
You
he's
might wanna-
he's pulling a T-Wiz.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes, yeah.
No, seriously though, if you don't mind moving over a little bit, so we can.
Well, unless you want to be
I
in
mean,
it,
unless you
then
want to
yeah.
be in the
wanna be in
podcast.
Okay, this is better.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You can move that over. You can take that.
Oh, okay, so you're not being in it because I was gonna take
I
this off.
I
and
kind
hand
of
it back
want
and
you in
forth.
it. I think it would be kind of fun. Cause
Hey, let's get in it.
Yeah, get in it.
Something stupid.
Okay.
perfect.
Get
That's
in.
our
Then
bread
move
and butter.
over. If he wants it on his lap.
He's already taken the mic out. Like it's gotta happen.
Yeah, it's gotta happen now.
Here, wait. You need help with it?
Pear's life is basically falling apart, and that's why he
Jesus.
came on the podcast today. I guess is
Yeah.
because he's like, it's probably a good call.
There's
I already
certain
spilled.
things I will disclose and certain things I will not.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like what?
It's about my family.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we won't
So
talk about
we
it.
won't.
We won't go
We
there.
won't go personal. So let's get started. How many times have you cheated on your wife? Can we start there? Or? It only counts if she caught you. If not, then you can leave it out. All right. All right. Let's go.
I've never cheated on my wife.
Okay. Well, look, you answered. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that shows
That was a
you're-
joke. The fact that you answered.
Yeah, no. That
Man,
shows
you
that
took the mood down.
especially when your answer is so wholesome and morally inclined.
No, to me it sounds like he did something much worse. And he's willing to say, "Oh no,
It's hard to
I've
cheat
never
on her when she's
cheated on-"
buried in your backyard.
Yes.
All right. All right, guys. So we got another guest here. This guy just crawled out of Ryan Gunner's bag here. His name is shout out to Pierre. I'm sorry.
Pierre.
That's been
Pierre?
Pierre.
Pia?
Pierre. Yo, it's hard for him to comprehend how much of a difficult time Americans have. Which is such a simple word.
Spelled P-E-R, and I've known him for 2 years, and I've apparently been mispronouncing it.
Yeah.
I thought it was pear, but no.
Pear?
Pierre.
I think you
P-E-R.
said
Per.
fucking-
There's an accent in there
we-
somewhere.
Pierre.
Make
Pronounces
sure
it
that-
different every single time.
Do you need the mustache to pronounce it correctly, or is that? Can you not say your name without your
It
mustache?
is the main part of my personality.
I get that.
Yes.
It
Make
shows.
sure you mix into
Instead
that.
of smiling,
Into there.
I can do
into
this.
the side here.
Oh.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
doesn't
put-
make a lot of
You
sense.
gotta
Put
speak
it all the
directly
way
into
up
it.
to your mustache and speak right. Well,
All
yeah,
right.
not that close, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the mustache. I like the hair. You're killing it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ah.
Thank you. It's actually from I swam in the Hillsborough River yesterday.
Oh,
So
nice.
that's the hair.
Oh, humble
Gets
brag.
really nice from. Yeah, it's kind of.
What, you were bald before you got in?
It is.
Is that it, or were you bald before you got in? And you got
Oh yeah,
in
yeah.
American?
It just grew up from.
Yeah.
It's the springs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spring of youth.
So, tell me about yourself.
Okay. The tables have turned. Okay, what show? is it?
I didn't swim in the Hillsborough River.
No.
What would you like to know? That's a very big question. My name's Maddie. I don't think I told you my name.
Maddie.
Yeah, Maddie.
With the double D's or double T's?
double D's.
It's actually P-E-R. She spells it
Only in the
P-E-R.
name. Yeah.
All right, so I feel the sexual tension has just risen. I mean, my God, man, if I had a boner, dude, you came in here so smooth, like you're just ready to lay the pipe on something, and I like it, You're just like you have a really 70s porn star look to you.
That's what it is.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jeremy.
2023.
He's got the veins in his forearms.
Yeah, in the
Comes
80s or
out there.
90s when he was at his height. Is that when Ron Jeremy? Or was it 2000s?
I think 80s.
Is 80s, right? That feels right.
Thank you. Well, this podcast took an interesting turn.
Welcome to Maddie. And
I'm 24.
Yeah, welcome to Maddie and Pear Talk.
Where they discuss interesting things like their age.
Yeah.
Ron Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy. Yeah, mustaches. All right, so I guess should we go on topics?
Yeah,
Do you
let's
have
go
any
on
more
topics.
interesting questions you would
Okay.
like to know?
No, I'm good. So I have the whole Ariana Grande. Do you know all that drama?
I'm not familiar
Yeah.
with
Are you
it.
sure?
I am so glad you asked. Okay, so Ariana Grande she, was separated from her husband, and she's on the movie Wicked.
Wicked, yep.
Wicked. They're doing a remake, and so she it was canoodling with her co-host.
Canoodling.
Yeah.
Is that a legit word?
Canoodling?
Canoodling, if you will. And so
I
the
won't.
guy that she was canoodling with had a wife and just had a kid. So the guy left his wife and kid, and they just moved in together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like some very personal stuff, but with celebrities.
But with celebrities.
Isn't this like a reoccurring theme in
No.
Ariana Grande's
Yeah.
past? Is
No.
to be a bit of a homewrecker?
a salute.
Then he's like 2 months from dying from overdose. That's pretty rough, I guess. Mac Miller, shout out to
What?
Mac Miller. You know,
Oh,
love you,
I know.
Mac, you know.
I just got
Incredible.
into Mac Miller's music.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I
he was
like,
so good.
If only he could put out more.
Yeah. He was really good, man. And
He
I got into him
was.
later
And-
after he died too. Like so many
Yeah.
good artists. You know.
And he was illiterate.
Was he?
Yeah.
He's Jewish. I don't know if that's true. You know, I've never met an illiterate Jew.
Was he Jewish?
Yeah, he was Jewish.
I thought he was just a drug
How many
addict.
illiterate people have you met?
He looked in the mirror.
How would you know how many illiterate people like?
Listen.
Not many people are out there like flaunting their illiteracy. They're out there. Listen, I don't read.
Sometimes I can just look and I can tell you have a hard time spelling your name. You know what I mean? Like just by looking at you. You know what I mean? I'm like, PER, for example. You know, are you sure? Is it? We might be right here.
There was more to it. It's
Can I see your
abbreviated.
ID, please? Can I make sure this is right? No, you're right though. You're right.
I kind of think that reading is like a curse. You know, once you learn how to do it, you can't stop.
I know.
Like everywhere around you is words you have to read.
Yeah. There's no going back. Like I just read your hat. I'm like, no,
Yeah,
it's
it's
a captain.
like-
Fuck. You know,
Exactly.
You don't even have to read it. You
I'm
just
putting
identify
it in your head. You
Yeah, I
didn't even
know.
consent to it.
You're fucking mind control. I know. Fucking.
Putting words in your head.
Yeah, this is how he gets 9-year-old German girls to fucking, you know. I'm sorry. Oh, wow, that was a little too direct. That was a callback, by the way.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah.
He's a comedian. He knows what a callback
I
is.
meant for PR.
Oh, for
You know? I was like, that's what we're worried about.
Trying not to judge here.
All right, how are you? You two are friends then?
I guess you could say that.
I think I'm toxic, Manny friends.
Okay, cool.
I feel
Yeah,
like
we
Ryan
haven't
just
hung
hangs
out,
out
though.
with people, and then you know, they're just people hanging out with him, sort of. You know, like they're not. Really, I don't know if he labels it or not. You know. That's
Well,
what
I
it-
didn't know.
We'll come and go. You know?
You crack me up. You crack me up, dude. You're like driving a Benz. When I saw it, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Watching you come out of a nice Benz, I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? This is like the divide in our country. You know, you got the bottom half and the upper class just running in together. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm gonna change the subject. So I want to play a little game.
With the measuring tape?
With the measuring tape. Keep your pants on.
Okay.
Don't get
I was
weird.
gonna say, please.
So,
I'd be way too embarrassed
Okay.
to measure my dick
so how much do you think 8 inches is? Just pull up the measuring tape
without looking.
without looking. No. Just
I gotta
pull it
feel
up.
it, girl. I need
No,
to.
no, no.
I gotta understand.
No,
what
no. Just pull it up.
If I feel
no,
it,
just pull it.
Gotcha. 8 inches.
8 inches. Yeah. Is that where you're going with?
Wait, hold on, girl. Wait,
Is it-
you were so quick that no, I'm not going with that right now. Wait a minute. Wait, no, that's too big. Wait, I'm gonna go. Oh fuck, this feels about 8.
8?
What is that?
Oh,
you lowered it.
I know what it was.
I know what it was. That was your job, though.
This
What was
is
that?
obviously a
9.
woman's tape measure.
I wasn't too bad. I know.
All right, ready?
I wasn't too far off. I'm not.
Wait, ready?
That's not how it works.
Stopping right there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's 6.5.
No wonder you're a little too flattering to yourself.
All right.
Like I said, it's a
I know
woman's
it is.
tape measure. I don't even believe there's increments, you know? I only measure based on my TV remote.
Yeah, the Roku remote's always so much bigger.
Okay, cool. I'm glad we got that out of the way.
Yeah, that was fun, I guess, sort of.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. I'm
average
glad I
size
brought
dick.
it up.
You know, I was close. Though. I got 9 inches.
You got no. Wait, yeah.
Yeah.
Close.
And actually, I got 9 after you adjusted the numbers. So I mean,
No.
you went back and
Speaking of
I did.
adjusting the numbers, I realize this. Men with numbers always lie up.
yeah,
They always lie, make more money, bedded
Oh, yeah,
more
oh,
women.
that's so true.
You know, and women, they always lie down.
You saying like lie down?
No, I mean, well, yes, there's a pun, there's a pun there
There's
too.
a pun there. Yeah.
Double
But the-
entendre.
Yeah, body count, lie down. What are the other?
Weight.
Weight,
Oh yeah,
They
lie
lie
down.
down.
Height.
height.
Sometimes.
I lie.
You lie down.
Yeah. You ain't lying up.
Yeah, I'm like I'm
Men
just
height, they
5'4".
lie up.
They lie
So
up.
when men lie with numbers, it's always up,
Right.
and when women lie with numbers, it always goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that is about.
Except for like
Inflation.
STDs, you don't see it. Inflation, yeah, STDs, you don't count up on STD. How many STDs you got? I think the lower the better. I'd say typically. I mean, I don't think that's too controversial, right?
No, I
Fewer
think
It's a
STDs
general rule.
Fewer STDs are better
I'm
than-
sure you could find some exception to it.
Hey,
you
yeah,
know?
someone's like, give me
Like-
more STD.
Yeah, you didn't have to go far to find an event. You know?
I only got gonorrhea one time this month. It's not
Yeah.
enough, you know.
Is there a time that you lied to a woman about one of the categories that you brought up?
Or in general.
No, I don't lie.
Oh, you don't lie?
I don't
Jesus.
sin. I'm
Okay.
Perpetually honest, you know. Yeah, no, I just let him know what a loser
Based on
I
this
am. Right
conversation,
away.
you
It's
are
like,
very
I don't
honest,
make
I
any
gotta
money.
say.
That's not true. You have a boat.
Yeah, I do have a boat. It's pretty fucking dope.
Yeah. I was talking to Adrian the other day, and she was like, she was talking about Tinder profiles. She was like, something about a boat. It is. I'm not gonna lie. It catches your eye.
It is,
You know?
yeah.
Like,
It does.
I told her, when I get back on Tinder, I gotta hang out. You have a boat. I gotta get on your boat pic.
Yeah,
bro.
that's. I mean, when I had a Tinder profile, that was like the first thing on there.
Yeah.
Like the first picture is like me on the boat. Go figure.
That's the thing, I guess. You know.
Oh, there we go.
Much better.
Much better.
I guess. I mean,
Yeah, I definitely
seen-
had on
Use that
my.
again.
I definitely had on my Tinder profile. I'm looking for a guy with a boat.
Oh yeah.
It was
Specifically,
very specific.
you're just cropping out the rest of the,
Well, it was,
the boatless society.
Before I got banned on Tinder, it was right before summer was hitting, and so I was like, yeah, it would just be nice.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Banned on Tinder?
It's not what you think.
You got banned on Tinder?
It's not what you think.
I mean, I just think that
I
you
like how
got
you're
banned on.
just going to gloss over.
Yeah.
Like, you know, right before I got banned on
Thank God you
Tinder.
caught
I
that,
didn't
because
say-
I don't know anyone who
You're
got
gonna
banned
have
on
to
Tinder.
elaborate.
It's like after I got
It's-
put on the registry.
But I'm not on the website.
Like, there's one ban on Tinder, especially as a
It's
girl.
so lame.
You know?
No, because I've definitely said some nasty shit on there.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm really like.
It was a written offense. Like that's even
No.
how dark
Well,
did you
technically,
go?
yeah.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
no.
You know?
I've said some really rude stuff, and that's not why I was banned at all.
Well, like in
What did he
DMs
say?
or
No, yeah, on
Was he
DMs.
opposed
Oh,
to
I'd be because in DMs it was my own personal stand-up, right? So it was just one-liners, and it was
Yeah.
only funny to me, and I didn't care if they liked it or not.
Oh, yeah,
So
you're
I
just-
frequently got blocked or unmatched. I was cool with that.
Yeah.
So what happened was I put my Instagram handle in my bio, my Tinder bio, instead of connecting the Instagram actually through the Tinder itself.
And that gets you banned?
That got me banned. I didn't know that you had to connect it because a lot of women were putting their OnlyFans handle on there.
Okay.
So I glossed over it because it's not what you think.
Yeah.
It's super lame. Now that you made me tell that story.
No,
Sorry.
yeah, no. I was
I mean,
expecting
no, I was
that you
expecting that you
I don't
harassed
know.
someone
Yeah,
into
you
it.
harassed someone. You
Right,
fought on
you
your
know.
friend, you know.
No, I harassed people. I never got reported.
Never
for it,
got
though.
you.
No, like this one guy, I matched with him just to ask him how tall he is, and he's a short fella. And
That's so fucked up.
That's
so
mean.
so how old are you? How tall
He
are you,
was
little guy?
like-
Poor guy. You know how few matches he gets?
I know. And there's
You
one,
know,
the first thing
and
you
then-
point out. I just wanted to point out.
You come to just fucking rub his face in it. Oh,
his little
man.
short
well,
face.
he goes, I go, how tall are you? You kind of look like a small fella. And then he goes,
Wow.
he goes, what's your body count? You look like a slut. And so I said,
Fired back.
my body count's whatever it is, right? And then I was like, your turn. And so
You should have been like, I can't hear you from down there. I'm sorry.
You noticed how you left out the number there?
I see how you refuse to participate in this game.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm not on Tinder right now,
You know?
so I'm not going to answer.
What do you think's a higher number, his height or your body count?
Not his height.
In inches or feet?
Because if he's 4'11", that's 11 plus 4.
He was like 5'1".
He was
He
like
had the
5'1"?
face of a tall
So
guy,
that's
though.
6. So
it was
no,
really.
no, your body count's destroying his height. Yeah, it's just fucking sick, you know.
Jeez, yeah.
I'm sorry.
The poor guy.
Man, sometimes I feel like I had sex with 6 men just by looking at you too hard, you know? It kind of rubs off a little bit, you know?
I'm glad.
And Dylan is nice, I gotta say. It feels nice, you know? I'm joking. Felt that.
I'm
essence
glad
of
that
it.
you get that energy. I don't have daddy issues, by the way. I just want to throw that out there.
I do.
Yeah, everyone who says that. I believe them. I believe them.
Yeah, 100%.
I talk to my dad every night.
That
About the
sounds like
issues that
fucking
they have.
issues. Like, that's too much to be for an adult to be talking to their father. You definitely have daddy
I can't go to
issues. What
sleep
the
unless he
fuck?
says goodnight.
Yeah, like, he's gonna tuck me in. Or else,
We have to FaceTime.
What do you mean?
I don't have daddy issues.
I don't
I
have
just have
daddy issues.
daddy
I just need to talk to my dad all the time. Like, why
I'm
would-
sorry, my dad's my best friend.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. Fucking weird. You're supposed to.
Okay, it's not every night. It's like a lot of nights though.
I mean, like, it speaks something to who wants to be your friend. Like, it's
was
like
really
your
the
best
proper-
friend you can get is your dad. He's like,
The only person who signed her yearbook was her
janitor.
father.
Oh.
You know. What people
I'm
do.
really into mustaches right now.
oh yeah.
Yeah, not beards. Sorry, guys.
Is that your dad calling?
Let me guess, Daddy has a mustache.
No, he doesn't.
Does he have a beard?
He has a goatee.
Okay, so
goatee.
there's a mustache involved in a goatee.
Yeah.
Yeah, but his is really connected.
But I'm saying,
Yeah, but Pears is just covering a cleft lip.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Yo, where is this?
It's on Discord. You see the little one right next to the.
Oh, that great. That sound is going to go over that burn of Pear.
I wanted to tell you something funny that happened at work. So I'm glad you asked. So my boss, he goes, "Oh, I wish you would transition into a guy," and I was like, "Why?" And he goes, "So I can beat the fucking shit out of you."
Oh my god.
That's funny.
I get to be fair, I'm a super annoying person, especially at work, because I'm bottled, like I'm have to be stuck in my office all day, and so it just comes out in annoyance, and I constantly get things thrown at me and people telling me you need to shut the fuck up.
Staplers, all type of office equipment.
We have a back roller in the office, and that gets chucked at me quite frequently.
A what?
A back roller.
Oh, yeah?
The cylinder that you roll your back on.
Yeah. Are they trying to? Are they saying you
Where
need
do
to get
you
your
work?
back, your rolled back?
What?
Where do you work?
We're gonna cut this out, but
Oh, okay.
I'm a
Strip club.
Yeah, I was like, where?
She's in our office.
Yoga.
yeah.
Yeah, if someone throws one more yoga mat at me, I'm
Yeah, like they get so annoyed at me at yoga. I'm the worst at yoga. People are constantly like, "Would you shut the fuck up? We're trying to fucking stretch here."
no one ever,
That's me, a yogi.
never gets to Namaste. You know, to give it to everybody else.
Shitting on their zen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a thing. It's called bro yoga. It's, yeah, it's
Bro
like
yoga.
sit down and shut the fuck up. Yeah, breathe through your mouth, bitch, and then out through your nose. You know, you call that a stretch?
That's not a fucking goddamn stretch.
Yeah.
My mom stretches better than that.
Come on, open your heart center, you little bitch.
That heart's not open enough, goddamn it. You got a manly way of.
This is how men can attach to yoga.
Yeah.
Is if they're abused
And
by their
belittled.
yogi and belittled by their yogi. It's how it works. You know.
That's how you got to get through to us men. You know, you got to fucking scream at us. You know, you got to degrade us. You know, that's how most of my relationships happen. You know.
Through degradation?
Yeah, degradation. Yeah, for sure.
You
feel
ever
like
been to
it's-
the castle?
Yeah.
I have been to the
Yes,
castle
it is,
actually.
Nick.
What
And
do
I
you know about
realized
the
once I
castle?
said it was wrong.
Yeah.
What?
It's degradation.
Degradation.
Yeah.
I said
Yeah, yeah,
degradation.
yeah.
Girl, I
Just
say shit
saying
wrong all the time. I didn't
fake
even
words.
notice. I say shit so wrong that I thought that was right. You
I know. Right? It felt
That's a
good.
that's a $3 word there too.
Degradation.
Not that one.
But have you been to the castle?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Did you get whipped?
No. No.
Yeah, me neither.
I've never
He
been
got whipped
with
outside the castle. He was at the just at the
How
line.
did the castle just come into this?
Because he mentioned it.
degradation.
Oh,
Degradation, yeah.
He
No,
said
I-
he was
yeah,
into
that
that.
makes
I
sense.
figured
No.
like
I've been to the castle, man. I've never seen so many like fucking lonely fucking the
Yeah, it's
Lord of
quite a-
Lordcraft motherfuckers just being social in one place. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Oh,
you know, all
it's
these
weird.
all these fucking weirdos.
It's
you know?
it's a scene.
Yeah,
There
but
was
it
this
was fun
guy that every time
senator.
I last senator.
though. Oh yeah, there was a senator that one day. You said, right?
I went there. I was going there every weekend for an entire summer. This must have been like 2 years ago.
Was your dad taking you? I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry.
No, he's not into that shit.
Apparently no.
he doesn't like it when I tell him about it.
he's really Catholic, and I make a lot of like BDSM paintings, and so I want to show him because I was like, "Tell me you're proud of me," and so
Clearly, no fucking daddy
no
issues
daddy
here
issues,
going
that's
on
further
whatsoever.
solidified,
Like,
you know? I do porn so I can show my. I do porn for my dad's
I paint some
approval.
porn, and I'm upset that my dad doesn't like it when I show him the porn that I painted. It's like, Dad, why don't you like my Tumblr?
I told you, your sister has Inger or whatever it's called.
Check out this video. Look, she got stuck under the bed. I was stuck under the bed the other day, and you didn't help me at all.
Yeah, but she was in the washer last week. She's more creative.
They're not.
Her head got stuck
The
in the
paintings
dryer
are not
too.
of naked people. I just want to reiterate.
But how are they BDSM? They're not
They're BDSM style, like it,
Style, baby, you know?
there's this-
style.
Think
yeah,
Hot Topic.
It's like more of a like a darker kind of style of
Like latex and whips.
Yeah, stuff like that.
But with the nipples covered.
Okay, yeah,
You know,
yeah,
something like that,
latex whips. I don't
Like,
understand.
Yeah.
What's my dad's problem?
Just like edge plate too,
Well,
would be worse.
there's
What? He's so hung up. Fucking
Like
prude.
that's what he
you
said.
know?
It's like, I'm trying
I'm
to-
just like, Dad, why don't you like my homemade porn? Like, I don't have an OnlyFans. I do it for free.
Yeah.
it's charity. It's a tax write-off.
charity.
Your dad is a leftist, so he's a Democrat.
No, he's
so
not. He's
kinda-
Catholic. He's
Yeah, he's Catholic.
yeah.
So he's into boys.
I'm
No wonder.
Catholic. On Christmas and Easter, and
Oh,
right
there it
before it
is.
comes time to put on a condom.
Let me ask you this: your dad's Catholic. Have you ever tried
What?
dress like an altar boy or something like that? Maybe
Altar boy?
do paintings about like little kids.
No, but you know
Does
what's
that
funny
help?
about my dad is that
Is he more into your brother? Is that it? Or is that the
Oh
problem?
God, no! My brother's a.
He's just
Not-
taking him out for
twin.
ice cream all the
Every
time.
Catholic
He's getting jealous and shit,
is
you know what I
not
mean?
a Catholic priest.
Hey, oh no, but
But
this
no,
is what
no, no.
I wanted to bring up this story.
Like you're conflating Catholic priest
Right.
with just regular
Well,
Catholic.
here-
Which
here's
is regular
the thing.
pedophiles.
So
you know?
he just got molested. He wasn't
Exactly.
molested.
He
Yeah.
went to
I thought it rolls
a
downhill. I'm sorry. I
seminary.
thought-
Is that what? That's the to become a
Seminary,
priest.
yeah.
Yeah, he went to high school, a seminary high school, to become a priest, and he got
Yeah.
kicked out his sophomore year for fighting.
I think it's just ironic that a place with a bunch of priests teaching boys is called a seminary. Like semen.
Oh.
Semen. Semen.
Oh.
I bet.
Whoa,
lot of
whoa.
If you go
Is
back
that
to
in
the
your
root, to the Latin
manifesto?
root of the word,
It answers a lot of questions.
Yeah,
It does.
It does. Find out what the root of semen is. You know, because it might be. You know, maybe that's a
Oh,
Latin.
you're just looking up
you know.
semen.
Yeah, Google semen. Get on it. You know? Semen in Latin.
Just because you add a different inflection doesn't make it a
comes up?
different
Don't
word.
type Latin semen. You know what's gonna come up. You know?
I bet you that there
Picture
is
of-
some like root word whatever.
It's kind of
It's
Yeah.
lame. It's
Which also thinks Semites.
It's like
You know,
what is it? It said like a botanist, right? Essentially,
it's a
plant
plot where
nursery.
plants are raised from seeds for transplantation.
Yeah, so
From
see-
Latin
Breeding ground.
seminario.
It does come
Plant
from
nursery.
It does
semen.
come from the
Breeding
same. That's so
ground.
funny. See, so he's right.
Breeding ground, yeah.
He's right.
Figuratively breeding ground. Oh,
Wi-
wow.
Yeah, which is what you're doing in
a noun
figuratively.
from
well, not breeding
seminarius.
exactly.
No, but you're kind of
You
like
know?
you're
You're
raising,
trying your hardest, though.
you're harvesting.
I mean, like-
you're harvesting a crop
Exactly.
of young molested children. You know, that's what they're doing.
Yeah,
you know,
so basically,
He was
it's-
never molested. I
it's-
just wanted to double down on that.
basically from
you
the
weren't the
start.
priest. Okay, so I don't care what the priest said. If you asked the church, I'm sure he wasn't. You know. All right,
If
let me
you
stop.
ask him,
You're
he
Catholic,
also
and you look
wasn't.
like you're for someone who does the amount of drugs that you do. You look awfully offended by.
No,
For
I
someone who's
guess
like
I'm
surely
only
going to
Catholic
hell.
on Christmas and Easter. You know, I'm not really Catholic.
Yeah,
you know?
well, it isn't any one of them. So cut me
Yeah.
some slack. All right, I mean, that's funny. Do you really? You do like that ass shit?
No, I'm not Catholic.
Oh, what the fuck?
You literally don't listen at all because
No.
he said twice that he's only Catholic on Easter and Christmas.
So do you
That
go?
makes him not religious.
So do you go to church?
Right? Yeah, no, I celebrate. No, so I actually used to work as a photographer going from church to church
You used
and
to
taking
work?
taking pictures of families and stuff for the like directories.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd go to all the different denominations of churches and I know how to play one off of the other, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Like you go to the
Ooh.
Baptist church and you're like at least you guys have some cushions on these seats. Like you go to the Catholic church and you're like, oh, thank God we can dance a little in here. You know? Yeah.
Wait, the Catholics dance?
And then if you don't know, like, if you're not familiar enough with the denomination, you just shit on the Mormons.
Yeah. Mormons,
Like,
everyone goes to.
That's
Everyone-
good.
They're the scapegoat.
You know.
Did you ever
Except-
go to a Mormon church then?
No.
Has
You-
Oh, that's a hard no.
That,
That's where you draw the
I've
line.
never
that was
been
an absolute
invited.
no. That was an
Like,
absolute
I-
no. Like certain. You know.
Yeah.
What about evangelical?
Evangelical. Yeah, I've been to like Unitarian churches. Are really interesting.
What's Unitarian?
It's like everything.
Oh, really?
It's like they blend all the religions. Everything is whatever you believe is okay. It's
just a cock of shit.
Yeah, it's like.
What about Scientology?
So I used to work for Scientologists.
Oh my God.
And I was super offended.
So
they
you are
never
a
tried
murderer.
to recruit me. Like, apparently I'm not Scientology fucking material.
You failed the Scientology test.
But I so I knew so much more about Scientology than the lady who had spent her life in Scientology, you know, because they're not actually allowed to do any research for themselves. Everything, like, they're not allowed to watch anything that's contradictory to the church. They don't, you know.
Straight North Korea.
But like L. Ron Hubbard is one of the most fascinating characters in the world.
Wrote the most. He's the most published,
most
fiction
prolific fiction author.
Not prolific. He's the most published. You know,
that is what prolific means.
Oh well, listen, dude. I don't even know. Come on, dude. Do I look like I know?
We're learning plenty of words today.
Yeah, I didn't know 2 words.
That is
mean
literally
the same thing. What
the most prolific writer means. Is
I said I was the illiterate one. Okay. So
I believe you now.
It's all adding up.
Oh, this is
prolific
going so
sounds
well.
like prolific sounds like
us
like
shitting on
epic.
you to you shitting on me to we both are now shitting on Manny.
Oh yeah, we got shit to go around everywhere, baby. You know.
I feel bad when I shit on Manny though, because the magnifying glasses in front of his face, they make his eyes look so sad and pathetic.
Yeah.
He looks like a puppy dog.
That's why I wear them, so you can see how you can see the tear ducts building up. You know. Why I am hurt, if that's what you mean. So.
No, I put them on. You wear them so you can see.
Unfortunately, for what I'm looking at now, I do. You know, so I wish I could take them off, but
yeah.
It's funny, you know. So I do have a journal in my RV, and I will be writing about how hurt I am later today.
Oh, cool.
Yep, this is definitely an entry.
Yeah. At least you can go to the evangelical church and cry.
So we lost Maddie's camera.
Oh, did it? I didn't have it plugged in.
You bitch.
Oh, it's off?
All right, well, we'll cut everything out. This whole episode is going to be like 5 minutes. I'm just like...
And we keep going, yeah, let's
edit that. No, edit that.
Yeah. I'm going to edit out every time we say edit out.
Over there. Edit that out.
Yeah. It's a bit of an improvement on Manny's angle, I got to say.
I swear to God, I'll hit you.
One time she dressed nice.
I know.
I dressed
Dude, you must dress like a dog all the time because they were so surprised. They were they're like, holy shit, Manny. You put on a tank top. Oh my God.
Are those shoes? It's funny because when she came out.
If there was heels on, like, I would have been.
Oh my God, it would have been crazy.
What happened? Who died?
Someone got a promotion.
I know, all that changed was a tank top, and then I put on.
No, you don't look like you made a lot of effort to me.
Yeah.
Oh God!
No. But it's funny because like you were there when you came in, and me and Ryan hanging out smoking.
And they both were shocked. They were like,
and then
holy
later on,
moly,
we had
Maddie.
that conversation outside.
I'm like, what? Does she come in like in a burlap sack? Like, what the fuck?
Like a potato race and shit. Fucking. No, and then when I met, and then you came, we had a conversation outside already, and then you, not knowing, you said something about Ryan was right here. You're like, damn, Maddie, you really dressed today.
You didn't. You go, oh my God! And I thought like
that was
something
literally
happened.
the reaction. I was like, wow.
I usually look like Adam Sandler, just oversized T-shirt and like basketball shorts.
One of those. You remember those old those talk shows like Murray when they used to have makeover and the mom had like the hair down, fucking baggy shirts on and shit. You remember that? No, was I the only one?
It's like
you look like you skipped a lot of school. You weren't watching daytime television.
I don't remember them making over. When,
I mean, it was the shittier of the episodes.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Pimp My Ride.
Yeah. It depends on how big they were, I guess.
Or What Not to Wear.
What Not to Wear.
Yeah. No, I used to watch all that shit. There was 3 categories of Murray episodes.
You would be.
You know, there was the Baby Daddy one, which eventually ended up being the whole thing. It took over all. There was that one with the makeovers. Oh, no, it was 4. Then there was the Troubled Kids. Right? And then I have like the fucking boot camp guy come out. Like, you're going to have your mom going through all this shit right now. You know, everything she did to be in your life. She raised you like that. And just screaming at little kids. Right? And then there was the one, my personal favorite, was the is this a tranny? You remember those?
Oh,
Is this a tranny?
yeah. That was Jerry Springer. You know, it was always
They're like, is this a tranny?
the stuff on daytime television when we were a kid was wild.
Was wild. I know.
I suppose it's still on TV. It's just no one
YouTube.
has. No one watches fucking TV anymore.
Yeah.
So Murray would have a bunch of beautiful women come out, and then you would have to guess if they were men or women. And I remember as a child just struggling with my sexuality at that point because I'm like, I don't know. I was like, she was hot. I don't know what to do. Murray was making me gay as a kid. I think it was like introducing me to like, chicks with dicks. I guess I don't know.
Murray didn't make you gay.
Oh yeah. It actually wasn't even about that. I just like made it like
the Lord made you gay.
It's Murray God.
He was damning you.
Let me fix
when
this.
he made you. Yeah.
A little illiterate, a little gay.
A little gay. Yeah. So he's damning you to hell, of course.
1, 2, 3. Okay, that you had a fucking warning this time. Jesus Christ!
I still had a microphone in my hand.
I did too. I just didn't make the sound.
Yeah, I know. And she had a microphone in her hand.
You guys,
she didn't
you need
have
one person on camera to clap.
She didn't have excuses. Is what she didn't have, you know.
Yeah, I'm not a victim.
Thank you, Maddie, for not being a victim and not coming with excuses, but coming with a clap, which is
But I didn't come in with the clap.
yes.
Clap.
yes, sir.
Coming in with the clap.
Ugh.
You did
Not
word
the clap
it like that.
so many times is more like applause.
You got accident.
Yeah, your one-liners today, dude. You're fucking killing it.
I think that was Rodney Dangerfield. I think.
Oh, we'll cut
that joke
part
was
out.
brought to you by Rodney Dangerfield.
for copyright purposes.
Yeah.
That's in there.
R.I.P.
No respect.
Is he
He's
alive?
dead in here.
I
don't
don't know.
Yeah, he was dead as
Yeah,
fuck.
a long time ago.
Yeah, that motherfucker. Anytime you ever seen him, he looked close to death. You know what I mean? Like,
His whole career, he was.
Dude, he was like 2 liver spots away from dying since he was 50.
Exactly.
No, he started when he was real old though, which is one. Yeah, he was
right?
one of those
Like
ones.
No, he
Okay,
lived his whole life doing comedy, but only at the end of his life could he really actually pursue it.
Okay, I guess this guy has a prolific,
Good for him.
extensive knowledge.
And here we are.
You know,
Rod,
you know what? Listen, don't fucking correct me.
He's a fucking
This is my fucking show. I invited you here. Okay,
you're right. No,
this is my podcast.
Yeah,
can we do
Hey,
that
Nick,
over
can we
again?
Google it?
Can we do that over again? Can I say what he said?
What are we
Make
looking
it seem like I know more. You know,
Trying to keep up with you guys.
yeah,
on that
shit.
one.
You know,
What are we looking at?
I guess we'll just get back into the topic.
that's like me going on your boat and being a captain.
I had to pull him
acting
up.
like I'm the captain. You know.
Do you want to go
Should I wear that
into? Shut up. Do you want to go into teachers flirting?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We can talk about
Let's
that.
go ahead and watch that video then.
Of a teacher
Alright.
flirting. It's
The
very,
teacher flirt. Yeah.
So give us some background to this. Who is this teacher?
She's a teacher.
This is Miss Johnson, right? She's a famous
Miss
TikTok.
Johnson.
Boys, are you going to say hello back to me?
Hi, Miss Johnson. How's your day going?
So good. How's yours?
Oh, Miss Johnson. No.
Why?
I don't know.
Did you get a haircut or it's just in a hat? Okay. You guys should have grabbed that warm up on the way in. I'm going to let you guys keep your phones today again. If
Man, she
you
got
can
that lesbian
prove that you
lower
can do
half.
it. So keep using the class calculator. Don't use the phone calculator, okay? Because I'm feeling nice.
She looks like
You
she
can
knows how
say
to use a
thank you, Miss
staple gun.
Johnson.
For real.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yes, you're limping. Why are you limping?
My dick is so hard.
Okay. You'll survive, I promise.
Damn.
Boys, why did you just throw a meat stick?
A meat stick? Oy. Because I saw your mouth open, baby. So now this is open.
I
I'm
would
sorry.
do the longer one
down
first,
hallway.
but it's up to you and your own educational career.
I forgot to labor policy.
Oh yeah, staple it together and you can turn
What
it
a
in.
pompous piece of shit.
Did you
She's
just
just
call me
like
bro?
all doing. Her whole day was a charade for TikTok.
Sorry, bro. Hello, boys.
What? That was supposed to be her flirting?
So
Yeah, that's like in
she
that
didn't
case
seem like
every
she was
teacher
flirting
flirted with
yeah,
me.
yeah.
I've been. Damn it, I've been.
That was flirting?
I was expecting a little more.
Flirted with a lot by teachers.
Yeah.
well, it's her.
Every time they ask me
genders.
for my homework,
Oh my
they're
god.
trying to get in my pants, you know? Fucking
I
slut.
guess I could have picked a
Anderson.
better video.
It's just D stamp. Once it's D, she's always giving me the D. You know, giving me D's on papers. You know.
So
No?
she got a lot of flack for that because
that one.
her body language and everything, like she's being nice obviously, but was depicted as flirting, and the there's people making fun of her for that. She got a lot of shit. That's why it has 26 million views.
Well, I do see. Well, no, that's a little a bit of a stretch.
Of course, you guys like it.
No, that's a little bit of a stretch.
No, that wasn't flirting at all.
Normal behavior,
like a friendly teacher. Even the
friendly,
meat
nice
stick,
teacher.
Even the meat stick didn't sound particular. Like there was a big, that's a red carpet. You come out and really flirt with a meat stick. Someone threw a meat
there's
stick
a lot of meat on the meat stick bone as far as
she left a lot of it unchewed.
Exactly. I don't think there was anything inappropriate.
It's a little bit of a stretch.
I didn't think it was inappropriate. She was just being nice.
No, but I mean, it seems like they're
worthy of 26 million views.
Well, that's the big controversy behind it.
What bugs me about it though is the fact that she's like, like
constantly has a camera pointed at her all day long.
Yeah, you're like trying to be a teacher. Like, you're being who you want to be on TikTok in a way. You're not being who you are as a teacher in a way. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, class, I'm letting you keep my phone while I have this TikTok set up recording me.
Everyone put their phones away.
How nice of you. I appreciate it. Like, thank you. You're really putting all of your effort into teaching.
I know. I know for real.
I don't get paid a lot. I know. I don't think they should.
Don't we have one of the worst educational systems? Jesus Christ. I think they get paid pretty
worse.
They get like 3 months off in the summer, and they constantly complain.
Because they don't get paid a lot.
They constantly, they're like, oh, I got to buy supplies for every industry. You have to buy supplies for your workers.
You got
every fucking.
I got to fucking decorate my own room. This fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Add your own little.
Did you guys ever have a teacher that would flirt with the girls?
I never went to school, so.
Or vice versa, would flirt with the guys?
Oh, I went to a small Christian school, and there was a whole lot of fucking controversy when one of the teachers. I'll blow him up, Mr. Parham.
Oh, Mr. Parham. How's that spelled exactly?
Arturo Parham.
Arturo Parham.
He, dude, I really liked him. He was a great soccer. No, this is totally inappropriate. I think back on it, and I think how disgusting. How could you not have the boundaries? Like at the time, well, granted, this girl. She really came on to him.
Oh yeah.
Like she would be in her class putting her foot up on the desk, rubbing lotion on her leg and stuff right in front of him.
How old was she?
At 17, 18. She was a senior, and he started like dating her after.
Dating? Not just fucking
and they weren't even discreet about it. Like people found out and people were angry.
Yeah, he's like taking her home. He's like, they're coming to school in the morning and shit. Like she's parking his fucking, getting out the fucking car. That's crazy.
Well, I think it was just in the news recently. They passed a law that teachers can't fraternize with their students for like 18 months after they're out of school or something.
Oh, really?
Like that. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. They just which is really.
Wait, where did they pass this?
It's gonna it takes all of the incentive of me becoming a substitute teacher.
Did they say anything about substitutes?
2.5 years into like fucking studying.
I'm not gonna groom you for 2.5 years.
Yeah, that's a hell of a commitment to go to fucking 2.5 years after.
Yeah.
So I had this teacher that he never even tried to flirt with me. I digress. So he.
Shame on.
There was a lot of
asshole.
What a jerk.
I was depressed and lonely.
Was it your dad? Was your dad your teacher? Or?
No.
I gotta leave your dad alone. I'm sorry. We'll stop.
So a lot of the girls right in high school, they would be like really I wouldn't say flirty, but like they comfortable around him, and he would kind of like get a little like jazzed up. Not that he was flirty or horny,
but his dick would get really hard.
But after high school, he would go out with them drinking, and then he would end up sleeping with them. So I guess this happened multiple times, and it like came out, and I was like, I again never asked me to get a drink.
Oh man,
yeah, he felt like so left out.
I did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You wear those boots.
Oh, this is I know exactly how you're feeling. I recently got molested recently. Like, as an adult.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Well, I kind of wanted it to happen.
Okay.
Like I don't know. Like okay, so this guy I was walking up to the store to go get some food, and this guy's like, "Hey, do you want to smoke some weed?" He was an old man on his front porch. Like, "Hey, do you want to smoke some weed?" So I went and I smoked some weed with him, and then he was like staring at my legs the whole time, and, and he kept asking me. I live on a boat, and I like scrape boats. Like really cut up legs all the time. He's like, do you need some lotion for that or anything like that? So I was pretty sure this guy was trying to molest me, but I didn't know for sure until I came back after groceries and and yeah, that's when he touched my leg, and I was like, yeah, okay. This is what it's like to be molested. I would always felt left out as a kid too.
How did he touch your leg though? How did it initiate?
Oh, he.
What was said immediately before the leg touch? Like, what was there? Must have been some.
You're
some
really
verbal
mature.
He said, "Can I touch your leg?"
Oh, it was okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like,
did
so
you say
he got
no?
I don't even think this is really a molestation.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say at all.
I grabbed his hand and I put it on my leg.
Yeah. Oh my god! What?
I just wanted to bring.
The fuck?
I'm so glad that was on camera.
Yo, so listen.
What
So
the
listen.
fuck?
Yo, that story was gonna be so exciting.
What is
That story was gonna be so
He
excited.
was
I just fucking exploded
stroking
everywhere.
the fucking
That was years
bottle
of,
like it was his meat.
You see how
Thinking about an old man touching my leg. Now I'm uncomfortable. Like I wasn't uncomfortable at all before.
You see how I was asking follow-up questions? I was like, yeah, tell me more.
Yeah, tell me.
What did he say?
Where did he grab it? And he's like stroking. Oh man, I didn't even notice
Was it the
that.
black guy or?
I feel more violated now than I did then.
Because at least before you get consent.
Yeah, got like.
Not only do I spill shit, I also just like fucking throw shit up in my.
Clearly a premature ejaculator.
Guilty shit. There's no denying it now. Fuck. Yeah.
Oh my
Everything ejaculates prematurely. Even my water bottles. I can't even speak. All right, I'm starting to feel that acid kick in a little bit. I got that. All right, can we get on a topic?
Yeah, well, I wanted to do a follow-up story. So the same teacher, we had never flirty with me again, and so we had a midwife.
Disappointed again.
Disappointed.
The air of disappointment in that these men were appropriate with her.
Yeah.
It is
Well,
really.
because I visually saw it with other women.
So you saw him being inappropriate with other women.
I wouldn't just overly friendly. I wouldn't even say inappropriate.
He didn't even want to be your friend. Like,
He didn't even want to be my friend. Well, to be fair, like every time he said something, I would go, "Oh, that's a hard no," or like I was very opinionated. I still am, and so if
really
shut up. No. So and so we had we had a midwife come in, and she was showing like videos and pictures of like birth and whatnots, and I go, ooh, and I was sitting right next to his desk, and he goes, what? And I go, oh yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. And he goes, well, 95% of women do, and typically the other 5% don't. And I go, challenge accepted. And he goes, that wasn't a challenge. I go, too late, I accepted it. Anyways, fast forward.
So you closed the doors early on. He was like, I'm not gonna flirt with this girl.
Well, he already had a kid.
She's calling the cops right away.
Well, anyways, fast forward 6 years, and I got drunk, and I messaged him. This is a weird transition. I got drunk, and I messaged him.
How many years later?
6. Oh. And so this happened like a few months ago, and so
we're in the 6th year now.
Yeah, we are. We're in the 6th year, and I go, hey,
once again, girl with no daddy problem.
I mean, it was so hard not to bring up your dad during the story.
So what happened was I messaged him, and I told him the entire story, midwife and this, that, and another, and I said, I accepted this challenge. I just want to update you. I'm still winning. And he messaged back, yeah, you could have never taken anything serious. I'm glad you didn't change in the 6 years. Hell yeah.
What a strange message you get from a student you haven't seen in 6 years.
I was never one of his favorites or anything.
Clearly.
But this is kind of funny.
You weren't molested.
So he would give you like in front of the class, he would talk about like a few sentences about your personality and how he enjoyed you as a student, X, Y, and Z. So the person
that
before
must
me.
Have been disappointing.
Wait for it.
She was
so
in a
the
deficit.
person
she owed the class.
The person before me, the person before me, he said, "Oh, it was a delight having you in class. You're like, Gumdrop Mountain, and you were just so sweet." And then he got to me and he goes, "You're like the women in Humboldt County."
What?
It's just a bunch of dyke lesbians. I go, she gets. He's a high school teacher. He didn't say Dyke lesbian, but he said Humboldt County. And I go, she gets Gumdrop Mountain, and I get the lesbians in Humboldt County. Are you serious? And he goes, well, you're just very opinionated. Yeah, I've never met somebody your age so opinionated. And I was like, thanks. And that was it. That's the end of the story. But I don't think he enjoyed me as a student.
No. He pretty much said
decidedly not.
I think it's pretty fair to say that he hated you. As a matter of fact. But what did he say? Gumball? What did she get?
She got Gumdrop Mountain, like in Candyland.
So she got like a magical, made up place where kids just have dreams and fucking. It's like Disney
Why
World.
would you start that exercise? Okay, of saying nice things to everyone in the class if you could not complete it. Like if you knew there was someone in the class that you fucking, I don't care for you at all. Like I just did not. Everyone else has to miss out on their compliments.
She's like, now that Maddie's
in the bathroom, wait until they're not there one day. Send her out to go get something from the office.
Sick day.
I know.
And now that Maddie's out in the bathroom,
we can do the nice praise thing.
Well, I got him back. I told him, I go, oh yeah, you remind me a lot of Ellen DeGeneres. And he goes, she's a sellout. And I said what I said.
Oh, so, you guys had a little thing going on. You sure there wasn't some underlying sexual?
Yeah,
I think there was a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah. It wasn't sexual tension. It was just.
I think there's a little bit of unspoken little. He knows you can't have him.
It's a dad disappointment thing.
Yeah, you know.
It's a dad. It all stems back to the dad that she's probably texting.
Does your dad listen to this? We have no other topics outside of your father. Okay.
My dad said, "quote unquote," I tried to listen to the podcast, and it's just not for me.
Just not for you. Yeah. Oh, okay. So
he said he enjoyed it.
So how many paintings have you drawn since then? Since he said it's just been a hyperdrive.
He said, "Oh, it's nice. It's a little bit too dark for me." And because he's Catholic, and he goes, I don't like the devil. Like it was like devil inspired kind of paintings, and he's like, yeah, I'm not. I don't like it. And I was like, okay, fair. Anyway, so David Beckham, you want to pull up that video?
I'll just say, by the way, she's a fantastic artist. By the way, like I was so surprised. No, you were really good. I was surprised. Especially now that I have some more context and I can.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. First of all, I think she's hot.
Well, who's this?
Posh Spice.
Yeah,
she definitely was at one point.
She was.
I want to be like so.
She looks pretty injected.
Yeah, I was gonna say she looks pretty injected.
I am being honest.
What car did your dad drive you to school in?
So my dad did.
No, one answer.
My dad.
What car was it?
It's not a simple answer
what
because.
Car did you get your dad to drive?
It depends.
No.
Okay, in the 80s, my dad had a Rolls Royce.
Thank you.
She was trying to say that she grew up working class. He interrupted her and is like, no. You got driven to school in a fucking Rolls Royce.
He just came in and was like, put a hand to it.
Yeah, don't.
Put it on blast.
Yeah, no, I saw a great meme. It was a video of a helicopter landing. It's just a working class dad dropping off his kid.
She's posh for real.
Class.
It's the working class, but it was the working class.
I love how she said it's not a simple answer. What type of car do you have?
No, it's not a simple answer when you have many cars.
When you have Wednesday, what time was it?
I'm sure they probably had an F-150 too. It was for farm work or whatever on their estate.
He probably pressured her to give an inaccurate answer. It probably wasn't a Rolls Royce.
Well, she's trying to say that. Oh, we grew up working.
No.
What a load of shit.
She was trying to flower up her answer and probably talk about how her dad had to work to the point that
technically, you have to work in white collared jobs.
Or just be born in the backseat of a Rolls Royce, you know.
Yeah,
that would be like the worst place to be born in.
And so wait, what?
The backseat of a Rolls Royce?
Yeah.
No, dude, what the fuck?
No,
oh my god,
Honda Civic.
I don't know. You know how many fucking?
It could get so much.
It could be a Ford. It could be a Ford
If we're talking cars, Jesus Christ.
You would ruin the car.
If you're gonna be in a car, that's the car you want. It probably has like a shit built in for that, right? Like labor shit. You know what I mean? I'm not even joking. It comes with like a baby tray and shit. It's like velvet and shit. You know what I mean? I think it might. Yeah, there's like fucking umbrellas and shit in there. You know what I mean? That's like that's a James Bond. Well, he has
they're
Aston
cool.
Martin,
Yeah, Aston Martins are cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that fucking car
I'm
comes
not really
with
a car person.
That car comes with the OBGYN, you know?
The
fancy car sounded a bit. I drove
fancy boat.
All
together.
What is the Rolls Royce of yachts? What is that? Is there
a yacht?
a yacht in general.
What did I drive? I drove a very like a super speedy. Name off some cars. Like
you're
big
just
cars.
making the story up.
No,
I don't know.
No,
Yeah, it's gonna be a great story if we have to tell you what kind of car you
Lamborghini.
Lamborghini.
I knew it started with the L. I drove a Lamborghini and I hated it. I thought it was terrible. I thought it was cool that the pedals were like, it was manual, and I'm not really good at driving manual, and the pedals were behind the thing, and I was like, cool, but I'm also not a speed demon, and it's really low to the ground. Yeah, I thought that was really cool, but it was really low to the ground, and I thought it was incredibly impractical.
Yeah, no,
and,
some of those
so
are. Some of those are the really low ones. Was there any child giving birth? Was there like birthing in the backseat? Or no. I don't know, because I think in Lamborghini would probably be.
It would be way worse to give birth in a Lamborghini than it would be a Rolls Royce. And once again,
that's just some straight passenger birthing right there. That's a fucking that's driver seat birthing. You know, where you're driving and the baby's coming out. You're like, hold the wheel. First thing he does is just like hold the wheel up for you and shit. Just like, oh, here, mom, we'll get there.
Whole new meaning to woke up in a Bugatti.
Yeah, then you're just like, you're not just rich, but you're also douchey. Like you're in a douchey house, so you know what I mean? You know. What would? But I guess the worst car would just be based on economical status. It would have to be like a Corolla, you're right, or some shit like that.
Something with
smart car.
A smart car.
Smart car would be the worst car.
Yeah. What?
I don't think.
Talk about being gay from birth. I mean, you would just know. You know what I mean? That's just like
exactly. The street cred is turning low.
A smart car.
Not quite as gay as being born in a Prius.
Yeah.
I mean, that would suck too. But yeah, the smart car.
Dan Hoff had a great joke that I loved. It was. I got rear-ended by a Prius. Now I'm gay. It's just a great joke.
Shout out to whoever that guy is. What is it? Dan
He's a local comic. Yeah.
Well, what's up, Dan? That was your joke.
Yeah. It's a funny one, too.
It's a really funny one.
That's good.
Yeah.
I got rear-ended by a tranny named Prius, and now I'm maybe gay. You know.
You have a hat that says captain.
Just made him uncomfortable.
Is that because like you want to know or have everybody else know that you're a captain?
Oh yeah, I've been wearing the hat like years before I even owned a boat.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he manifested his lifestyle.
It very slowly. I've been wearing a captain's hat for like a decade. And I only recently got a boat. So like, yeah, manifestation works.
Just pictures of him as a young lad.
I'm gonna wear a Pope hat next.
When it comes to living on a boat, what are your favorite things about it?
I wake up and I'm on the water.
Yeah.
There's like dolphins and like I saw a sea turtle. And like there was a manatee the other day, and like, man, I can't believe those things exist.
Yeah, I know.
Like they just like you would Pokemon. Think that they just get eaten alive, you know?
Why? What's up with manatees? Are they just eatable creatures? They look like very delicious.
Just a bunch. It's like a giant water pig.
Oh yeah, it's like just running around.
Like, you would think sharks would eat the shit. Like they don't have
bacon everywhere.
Basically no defenses whatsoever.
They're just really nice.
For swimming animals, they're really slow.
Oh, really? Oh wow. So they're just like the fucking gazelle.
I mean, they can kill you though too. I heard a lot of stories about this guy getting pinned down by one.
You get killed by a manatee. You're a bitch. You get killed by a manatee. What way to go out? You know, I'm lying. If my brother died by a manatee, I'm changing it to a bear or some shit like that. You know,
I want to go out by a
manatee. Not even in the water.
If it's an animal, I want to go out by a hippo.
Whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because then you know it's just personal. It's just personal. They're not even gonna eat me.
Well, why
they eat fucking watermelons, but they wanted to kill me a lot. Have you ever seen a video of them swimming after a boat? Yeah. Oh my God, it's like Jaws. Yeah, they're fast. You wouldn't think.
Yo, they kill most. I think most humans die from a crazy amount of hippo deaths per year.
Hippo deaths are actually the number one animal killer.
Which is crazy and kind of racist a little bit.
Why?
More, I don't know. Just more. I think so. You know?
Racist?
Yeah, I think.
Why is it racist?
Yeah, because it's in Africa. A lot of hippos are in Africa. I would say, there's a little bit of that going on.
Ah, yes.
And if we look at the numbers, if you're in a country with predominantly black people, you're only eating predominantly black people. So I think they're pretty.
They're not even eating.
But they're killing. I'm sorry, we're killing.
Indiscriminately.
Yeah, you just have to think by numbers, number wise. You're around more black people. I don't know. I'm looking at results, not intent. You know, I think as a result, you must be eating. Right. You must be killing more black people.
He sounds like the guy at the KKK meeting is like, we really need a mascot.
It's funny because you look like the guy.
We need a mascot. So, what's the best kind of obviously a polar bear because it's all white, But what about a hippo? It sure puts up the numbers on killing black people.
The algorithm's really gonna catch a hippo. That's funny.
If you think about it, polar bears mostly kill white people. You don't see a lot of black Arctic explorers.
This is very true. This is very true. You have a point. See, now you're speaking my language. As someone who looks like a fellow member of the KKK, also in that group meeting with me.
You think they would let me into the KKK? I don't think so.
No, but I think maybe you might have thought on a holiday or something like that.
I mean, Pear took me to the most racist house I've ever been to.
Which one?
Pear took me to the most racist house I'd ever been to. I'm out there and they had a frozen raccoon from... I don't want to tell this story.
Dude, you stopped at frozen raccoon. There's no way you're going to leave with that cliffhanger.
No, it's cool.
That's believe me, it's too long of a story. And it makes a lot of people look bad. Including myself for associating with them. So,
just by proxy. But no, you had fun with... Okay. It's even worse.
I got a tattoo. There's absolutely a story to it.
It's even worse to end it in that we just had fun with a dead raccoon. That's even.
We had a blast with that dead raccoon. We had a lot of fun.
You guys really dolled him out.
Oh my god.
This is fun.
Oh, that's so funny.
Let me ask: have you ever had sex with the captain hat on? Do you do that sometimes?
Sure.
Let her know, you're the there's no
denying. Of this ship.
The hat and the socks stay on.
I'm gonna go 10,000.
He doesn't even wear socks.
I don't even own a pair of socks.
Socks are strictly for sex for them.
Exactly. I have those grippy ones I got from my time in the mental hospital. They're great for.
Why did they give you grippy socks in the mental hospital?
Because you can't have shoelaces.
So grippy socks?
Grippy socks.
You don't get shoes.
No, this is getting sad quick though. Maybe we should have.
Did you ever?
Well, you've never been to the mental hospital?
No, unfortunately. No. I'm sorry. I'm sure I should have.
Me
been.
too.
You guys look like you shared a bunk and shit.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever hear that song that's called "Business Time"?
No.
Okay, so
different mental institute.
There's a line in the song that goes, it's like. And I'm still wearing my socks because they're business socks, and we're gonna have sex. Something along the lines of that. You really need to take a gander at that. It's so funny.
Did you write those lyrics?
What are your least favorite things about living on a boat? What'd you say?
I also don't like the dolphins.
They're like the rats of the sea.
You see, in the middle of the night, they come and their blowhole comes out and goes. And it sounds like the dying gasps of a man, and so if you hear it, and it sounds like someone's gathering their last breath, and so you're feel obligated to go look, but no, I've gotten used to it.
I can imagine, especially when you first live out there, how uncomfortable is that?
Oh, I mean, you also have to all my water I have to bring out with me, and
So manatees over dolphins as far as neighbors are concerned,
but I like almost everything about it.
Really? Because you seem like a minimalist kind of guy.
That's a very nice way to see you.
That's a very kind way of saying poor. I really like that.
No, I think that you're not materialistic.
Oh, no, not at all.
Yeah, see? And I think that's because I'm the opposite. I love things. Yeah. And I try to be more like you, but I like things. Yeah, so it's never going to happen.
Well, yeah, see, it's not hard for me. I don't care about things.
I have a lot of collections. Yeah. I collect steins and coffee cups. And stuff like that, so it takes up a lot of space.
So when it
comes to you cooking on the boat specifically, do you find it kind of challenging? Because how big is your boat actually?
All right, so my boat is on shore right now. I got blown ashore by the hurricane. I had a 29-foot sailboat.
Okay.
The one in Gulfport?
Yeah.
That's the one. That was your boat.
There's a bunch of them.
It's like getting a funny.
It's not the one. It wasn't on the. No, it
was on the news. He made sure that it was off air.
I was on the news actually. No, for real. They came out and did a news thing about my stuck boat. It was on Bay News 9.
Did you have fun with it? Did you try to?
Yeah, I tried to come across cool, but I think they really painted me as a guy who lost his boat in a hurricane. Which I guess is an accurate depiction,
Yeah,
you know.
fair.
But I like they cut out my Forrest Gump impression.
Oh, did they?
I was pretty upset
And
about that.
they edited out the
I was
juggling.
like, I'm not even gonna look funny at all in this. Yeah.
Damn.
Took it to the next
So
level.
are you
and
still
shit.
living on your boat then?
No, I'm living on another boat. I'm on a Hatteras right now. It's a 60-foot Hatteras. It's got a nice
Ooh.
grill on the back. It's very nice.
Whose boat is that?
Does he know
It's a
that you're
guy-
living there? How
Yeah.
long have you been out?
He knows.
Yeah, he's out of town. You know, he's the owner of the boat lives up. He's actually a really cool guy. He's a rock star. He's a drummer.
Oh.
Yeah,
nice.
and so he has this and other boats and stuff. I'm watching this boat for him during hurricane season,
all right.
and then my boat got pretty fucked. So he
Mm-hmm.
let me stay on there. Now I have another boat that I'm flipping that's even cooler.
All right, look at him. Damn. All
what,
right.
what size is the boat that you're flipping?
I think it's 55.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's big.
So
Yeah.
when it came to, I guess we'll go back to when it came to cooking on the 29-foot boat. Did you see it kind of problematic or?
Oh yeah.
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 Okay.
Oh, like
You're getting very Barbara Walters.
Huge problem. I mean, like, first of all, like, I lived in a 29-foot, but like, so I had an alcohol oven stove, but it didn't really work properly. So I just pour the alcohol into the reservoir and fucking light it up. And it was a little bit of a dangerous.
It sounds like
thing.
it.
Yeah, I had a fire extinguisher there and stuff. But like,
all
it's
up to
so
code.
hot though doing it that
No, I
you
bet,
can't.
yeah,
you can
yeah.
only. I could only do it like at night, you know, and like,
Oof, I
yeah.
bet,
So I
man.
didn't
Shit.
do a whole lot of hot cooking, you know. I mean, for the longest time, I didn't even realize that I could just pour alcohol into the reservoir, and I was bringing this hot plate I had down to the dock where I could plug it in, make myself some ramen.
Oh, you were just unnecessarily like homeless.
I was really like roughing it when I first got out there because, like, you know, I didn't have everything set up like I do now.
Yeah.
So, you know.
It's funny because you didn't have to, evidently, but you were out there. It seems like, you know. I mean, I'm saying if you found out the alcohol thing before, you wouldn't have.
Oh yeah,
you could
no, I
avoided
would have
that
been
whole-
buying things. Like, not only that, but it was I warmed up at the time. It was very cold.
No, yeah,
You know?
that's true.
That I was doing it. Like
Yeah.
it was very cold.
So
It's getting back to being cold now.
it is.
Looking for,
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's nice.
Sweater season. Wait, did your shower work on the boat, or did you have to go off?
My
Do you
29
take
foot
showers?
did not have
I think
a
she's
shower.
asking if you
Oh,
take if you
I
bathe.
looked at a 29-foot sailboat and I had a shower, a functional shower. That's why I was.
Oh yeah,
asking.
no, mine did not have a functional shower. The
Hoe baths?
what's that?
Were you doing hoe baths?
I was doing
Hoe baths?
Yeah, I guess it's more for women.
A bunch of hoes. A bunch of hoes bathing.
Pits,
bathing.
Quit.
Pits and clits. What the fuck is that?
Gulfport has
Hoe bath.
Gulfport has showers on the
Get in
beach.
the hot spot.
Oh,
I go
okay.
over to my brother's house and shower.
Oh, got
Like
it,
if
got
I
it,
need
got it.
like a good shower and like
Yeah.
shampoo my hair and stuff, I
Yeah,
go
deep
over my
cleaning.
brother's place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
With that,
But,
that
like,
hot water
honestly,
that
I
lasts
only-
for a minute.
Only do it like once a week. You know, I'm in the water like every day.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like
So
and the
here's
water is disgusting.
So I got so much
you know.
slack. One of the first episodes we did, I said I took a shit in the ocean, and it wasn't even like a regular everyday. It wasn't like first idea. I gotta take a shit. Let me stop in the ocean. Someone dared me to take a shit in the ocean. These motherfuckers gave me so much slack over shitting in the ocean, and I'm thinking, listen. Is that the biggest offense? There must be so many people who shit in
Okay, so
oceans.
you know, ironically, it's perfectly legal to take a shit right into the ocean. Like,
you look like someone who he's like a vigorous defender of the law. You know,
listen,
It's
I
written on
understand
B16.
the intricacies in the shitting overboard laws. You know,
I brought him here as an expert.
I'm
to-
it's an important part of maritime law. Is where you can and
This was
can't
all
shit.
a ruse to come back in the
very fair.
episode. I've been putting out ads to find a ocean shitter expert.
Yeah,
and he
but so
finally
you can,
called.
if you like grab onto the side of your boat and lean over and take a shit into the ocean, that's perfectly legal. You
That's
take
fun.
a shit into a bucket, pour it in the ocean, illegal.
Ooh, it's
You
the
have to go
transferring of
3
shit.
miles out, right?
It's the transferring of the shit.
It depends.
Oh, okay.
Because at that point, it's just littering. It's not you're not shitting. You're just littering. You know what I mean? You're shitting in a bucket and then you're littering in the ocean, as opposed to just letting it go out. It's more of a symbiotic relationship.
But
when
it's
just
weird that the
They
directly
don't give
from
you
the,
a littering ticket.
Yeah. What did they give you? A dumping shit in the ocean ticket?
Yeah.
There's a specific bylaw.
Yeah.
It's weird that
You can't even the spit from they can write you up from your toothbrush spit in a cup or whatever.
Whoa.
If they really want to fuck you over,
They
they
write you
can.
for what?
Your
Spit.
mouthwash.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
damn. That's
Like-
just not a free country at that point. Jesus Christ.
Right? It's a little ridiculous.
Yeah, you can't
The
spit
difference
in the
between
ocean.
legal and illegal is a container
12 years
in
in prison.
betwixt the ocean.
Yeah.
That's-
If you are putting in a container before you put it in the water, then you have
committed a crime.
yeah.
I kind of get that though. I kind of get that. You know,
how?
Wait, but
because
what if-
I feel like
What if you're doing like mouthwash, like you said, and you just spit directly into the ocean?
That seems like that would be fine to me.
That would
I mean, like,
But it's,
I know.
it's also coming
Usually,
out
I
of the
don't like
bottle,
to give out these like sort of opinions without getting some money from you. Because
does he look like a swallower, or does he? What he spit
no,
it out
so
into the
it's a
ocean?
legal thing. You know, I can't give out legal advice without you actually
This is
being
clearly
my
the
client,
captain. This
you
is
know?
clearly the lawyer that you want
Yeah,
right here.
and,
You know?
technically, all of these conversations are not privileged because
Yeah.
And thank God for
We'll put a note
Yeah.
underneath saying he is not, a lawyer.
an actual lawyer.
Yeah, and he's not giving advice. Yeah, we got you.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I am a lawyer. I have a lawyer hat.
Yeah, the captain hat, a lawyer hat.
a doctor hat. The doctor hat goes over great. I walk into the hospital wearing my doctor hat, and I just contradict everyone. Like,
What are you going? He's gonna need like 4 stats of ibuprofen. No, I'm just giving some fucking
Morphine.
whiskey.
Dilaudid.
Start giving people the day off.
Go to the bar.
It's like Addison, you're off next week. You just go off. You go home. You're good. You know, like, start
Just prescribe
dismissing
yourself Quaaludes.
everyone gets Dilaudid.
It's funny. So this is how you got into. This is how you found your way into the mental institution. Is this like the story for it?
Yeah, he was a doctor. He wasn't a patient.
Yeah, did you have your doctor's hat that day on?
That would have been funny.
But you were on a power trip, you know?
No, I called them up and I asked them to take me.
Yeah.
And like then looking back, they're great experiences.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
bet.
like one time this guy taught me how to do Michael Jackson dance experience. He was bipolar too. Like he was bipolar as well. I think he was bipolar 1. That guy had some full blown
Wow.
mania.
Wait,
going
one
on.
is
Are you
like
bipolar
top
too?
tier.
2.
Me too.
Oh, hey, me too.
What kind of drugs do you take?
Don't take any drugs.
Me neither.
Well, I mean, I don't take any drugs specifically for the bipolar disorder.
You know,
That's
maybe not.
fun. So you got diagnosed in the mental institution, or you knew it prior?
I've never been formally diagnosed.
Oh, okay.
He just feels it in his gut.
It's just, well, no, I mean, like, I guess I have been. But I don't know. I don't really put a whole lot of weight into it either. I don't, like, let it define me anymore.
No.
I have a tendency to get depressed every month, and then quarterly I get hypomanic, where I'm just coming out, like, it's
Good
great.
shit.
It's
That's what
the
you say,
best.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
I
very
fucking love it. So it's pretty much quarterly. I get, like, I go through at least a week or 2 of being fucking really in a great mood, and then every month I get depressed. It's like I have a period, you know.
For me, it's every 2 months I go into an aggressive depression, and it lasts 2 months as well. And so it's kind of the worst time of my entire life.
Yeah.
How
Well, I
does it
think you might be trapping yourself into the thought that it lasts 2 months.
No, I didn't.
With your own thought that it lasts 2 months. Just
No, 'cause
because
it
you
ever
already
since-
believe that it lasts 2 months, you're perpetuating that belief. You're gonna keep.
No, that's not what happened.
What,
no, believe me.
That's not what happened at all. I started noting. I have a mood journal.
Yeah.
And so I noticed the my history. That's what it's depicted as. But my drugs that I'm on now, I don't get depressed at all.
Oh, nice.
So that's
Good.
why I.
Dries up the vagina though.
No.
Oh.
Does that not happen for
Yeah,
girls
because
with
I
the-
take an antidepressant that automatically sends me into a hypomanic state.
Nice.
And so I just want to get laid.
Yeah, no,
all the
like
time.
when I took an antidepressant, it puts me into full blown mania.
I know, it's
Really?
great.
Just like an
Oh, it's-
SSRI? What is
I'm
it,
going
the SSRI
insane.
ones?
Yeah, and
Really?
I'm going insane talking to myself and enjoying it the whole time.
Oh, the
Like,
SSRIs?
it's like I realized like, oh, okay, this is how people sit on the side of the road. Like
talk like just
and
like
talk to
yeah, just
themselves
like
and
no,
just sit
I
there
don't
and
want
just-
cherry. I don't want, I don't want
you
cherry
know,
right now.
I'm
I
like-
said vanilla.
Yeah,
and I just
having
took
a
it.
it's fun. You
It's
like
amazing.
having conversations.
I'm a
with
little
yourself where
jelly
you-
because I feel like SSRI is the one drug that I can never feel. I'm like, man, fuck this. I can't like for most people it's an accumulative effect, so it takes like a while for you to start feeling. You guys feel it right away.
2 days.
No.
And it sounds fun.
No,
you know.
it took a while for me to go a little crazy.
Oh, did it?
really?
Oh, it was a
Yeah.
slow build up.
Yeah.
First you start off with like just words to
Well, I was
yourself.
already,
Then it was
you know,
whole
fucking
sentences.
crazy.
Then by like the 4th week it was like
When you go into a hypomanic state, it's very interesting. Do you look at the sky and you think of it like it looks like more blue than it is, or you?
No.
that's an interesting statement, Maddie. I gotta
There's a
say.
certain symptom. For me, everything is more vibrant.
Yeah. No, I do kind of feel like the world's a little more vibrant, I guess. One, I get obsessed with shit.
Yes.
So I will get obsessed with a topic, and that was your camera dying, I think.
No, it just does that every 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Shutter thing.
Yeah.
Okay, well...
I just didn't like where you were taking the conversation.
Yeah,
no. I got to shut it off.
I don't even remember saying that.
We were just talking about how, I don't know, I've never felt so envious of not being like bipolar. Right now I feel like I want to...
So there are some definitely cool things about being bipolar.
Can I fake it?
I mean, there's some ups,
I
too.
guess.
Would I be able to fake it?
Yeah, sure. Plenty of people fake it.
Really? Is there people that... That's funny.
Well, no, my mom thinks she is bipolar, but she has borderline personality disorder.
Yeah, it's a different thing for sure.
Totally different ball game, really. And she's much more comfortable with with being... Like, she had accepted that she was bipolar, and I was like, no, you have BPD, and she did not like that.
She's like, I haven't been sexually active in years. What do you mean?
I diagnosed my mom, and I was like, you're retarded.
See, that's an easy diagnosis, though. Like, there's an actual benchmark of whether or not someone's retarded.
Yeah.
There's no benchmark. Like, my mom, like, how do you quantify crazy?
Yeah, no. I tried to... diagnosed my dad, but he just wasn't there, so it was non-existent, so it's hard to say,
Daddy problems over there.
I know. I don't draw though, I just fuck men for crack.
So
my
I don't know who you're talking about.
My manifest is a little different.
A fantastic conversation. Again, this is Ryan
Gunner.
Ryan Gunner.
Forgot the whole intro thing.
Who's on afterwards?
I wanted to say Dunn, like the guy off
Ryan
Jackass. I couldn't think of anything else.
Back from the
I
dead.
look like him before.
Yeah, you look a lot less
could kinda
bird,
see
I would say.
you have a very versatile face.
What does that mean? I know.
It means she wants to sit on it.
It's like a shag rug, to feel real nice. It makes me want to sit on it. The padding
medication. All right, so this is Ryan Gunner, local comic.
That's Ryan Gunner.
Do you want to shut?
I don't have any.
Oh, do you have any Instagrams or anything? No.
Does this man look like he has an Instagram?
No plugs?
Except for butt plugs.
All right,
If they're not butt plugs, he has no plugs.
This is, you can't say that. Good talk.
Good fucking talk. Kind of. I love you guys. Peace. Look, I'm looking at myself one last time in the mirror. There you go.